Okay, welcome to the lovers. I have a little quote. Even though you can't hear it right now, there are medicine people playing a
Hmm.
song for you
Hmm.
on their drum. It's a heartbeat just for you. Really, it's happening right now. Somewhere around the world, a medicine person with a drum is playing a song for humanity,
Hmm.
and you are included in that. And even
Hmm.
better, it's a song in your mother tongue, the language you speak in your world. Can you hear it?
Hmm.
That's by Shiloh Sophia. I don't usually like her stuff too much, but
Hmm.
I love that. Close your eyes. Welcome yourself toward the end of
Hmm.
the day. Let your body welcome your mind.
Hmm.
Ask your busy, coordinating self that's on time and brings all your supplies to take a back seat for a little while. Welcome into your body. You can listen to your breathing just for a minute. Maybe your digestion. Call in all those parts. Welcome. You're hurrying, you're tired, you're excited, you're sad, you're grieving, your joyful parts. Welcome. I'm glad you're here today. So let's do a quick face up card pull. How are you arriving today? What card that you choose by looking at it describes your current state? Don't overthink it. Just let one occur to you. It can be funny.
Well, it's interesting, that's for sure. I decided to pull from my Toth deck.
I'm going to
And
use Thoth today too.
okay, and I brought up the Lust card.
Can you show us?
Let me see.
Put it in front of your face and then we'll probably see it. There we go. Oh yeah, with the big lion. Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I have no idea.
Well, that'll be your partner today while we're looking at the lovers. I chose this one. I'm not sure why. A
Oh,
little bit
wow.
balanced in the middle of all kinds of other stuff. And I've been appreciating my flowers. I like this. It looks like a zinnia in the middle. Let's see. I'll pass it to Freddie. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Ready, Freddie?
I used my inner child deck, and this is what I came up with because it's not necessarily where I am. It's been a weird week, but it's where I want to be.
Oh,
Ah, yes.
Like that.
let's all go there.
Yeah, I love it.
You could swing
I'll
by
jump on
and
with
pick
you.
us all up.
Yeah, and there's the moon and Mama Earth, and wow,
Wow.
butterflies. Who has
Thank
a
you.
tail of a dragon or something?
It's a
Huh.
pretty magical butterfly.
Like almost like a lion's tail.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Another lion element.
I guess it's the antenna because it's coming from the head of the butterfly.
Hmm. Who do you want to pass it to, Freddie?
Sandra.
Okay, I chose the Hermit, and that represents me meditating and searching for the light to show me the way.
Beautiful. Who do you want to pass it to, Sandra?
Oh my goodness, sorry, Janet. I'll pass it to Janet.
Mine are a little weird, so take a breath. The
Mhm.
first, whoopsie, I mean, okay. So the first one that grabbed my attention was this weird Nine of Swords. And I was repelled by this card the last time, but now, thanks to spending a month with the Minotaur,
Yeah.
I'm seeing this, I'm reinterpreting this as the kiss of the Minotaur. And he has been holding my attention. So this also feels like falling in love with the Minotaur as a lion.
Ooh, I love it.
Isn't that great? That's the strength card.
Mm.
This is how I'm feeling, is we have totally misunderstood the Minotaur. I love him. And this is what I think is going on in the world right now, right? The tower, everything's falling apart. But this card shows loving, the holding and loving and not fighting the collapse. The collapse is good. So that's where I am.
Love it.
Mm. Thank you. You want to pass it, Janet?
Oh, I'm passing it to Alteri. You got to unmute yourself.
So I also picked the Hermit and my Marseille deck, old French deck. And as Sandra was talking about, the light, but there's also, the wand
Mhm.
for support. I'm really, yeah, this is a hard week. Been really, really tired and fuzzy. But giving me time to delve into the various goddesses. But I really don't want to go out into this world right now.
Mhm.
Can I interrupt what we're doing just 1 minute? Because I need to tell Altara you look really pretty today.
Oh, thank you.
Aw,
Thank you. Aw,
she's
must be
blushing.
all, must be all the goddess work. Thank you. And thank Lucy.
Altari, you want to pass it to someone?
Oh, sure. Oh, Meritaten.
Okay. I second that. You look pretty today, Alter. Um, so I picked from the Mystical Moments deck this card. It's the Four of Swords. I have been feeling really anxious and like I'm settling, and I just came from an hour and a half massage.
Oh, heaven.
Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. I was meditating during the massage, and I think I fell asleep at one point. But anyway, I've also been spending a lot of time in the Great Cosmic Mother book, thanks to Janet and Kathy's recommendation. And I'm in the chapters, all having to do with all different things about the moon. So here I am relaxing on the moon, open to whatever is floating down to me, letting go of worry. Yay.
Yay.
Camelia, did Camelia go, or Tony? Who hasn't gone?
Well, I already mentioned my card, but what I find fascinating about it, here, I'll put it up again. See if I can do this right. You see it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I love what's interesting that I find in this card. There's a lot of things going on, but it's like she has tried to put a leash on the lion. The lion has the end of the leash in its mouth. Like, that ain't gonna happen, lady. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of faces in this card. There's three different faces in the lion's like mane, and there's another looks like almost like a snake, but it has a weird kind of head. And this is from the toss deck, so I'm not sure what is going on here, but the woman in the card looks like she feels she's got it all under control. She's riding the lion. Like I said, she's got the leash, even though the lion is not having it. She just looks like she's, convinced of her confidence, which I like. She's naked. She's got her long hair flowing down. Um, kind of like could very easily be a teenager, like how teenagers think, if I can remember back that far, like they're invincible, they'll try anything once kind of attitude, and that's what I get from this card. So, and there's, like I said, a lot of faces in this card. It's kind of interesting. Not quite sure what they all mean, but anyway, so that's what I get from this.
Thank you. You want to pass it? We have
Yes, who's left?
Branwen or Tony?
I can go.
Brennan.
You can go ahead, Tony.
All right. Random fun fact about the lust card, though, before I go, is that because that card is in the deck and she is naked, it is not allowed in federal prisons.
Oh,
Random,
wow.
random fun fact that I heard. I read it in one of the books.
Huh.
It's that card and another card where there's breasts as well showing. Because it's considered nudity. They can't have it in federal prisons.
Wow.
Random,
Okay.
random information.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
so if you go to federal prisons, you can't bring your sloth cards.
We'll try not to.
Same. So I've actually been feeling defeated all day long. So I've been exhausted and actually for like 2 days. I'm not sure if the Schumann residence has been doing stuff, but I literally have not been able to get up off the ground or out of bed. But as I was coming onto the card, and this is about how we're feeling when we came on, I'm actually feeling some strength. So I pulled
Oh,
the
good.
card as well. So
Okay.
hopefully that tiredness is gone now.
Yeah.
And look at your shirt.
Yeah.
I have Mistos today. That way.
Huh.
That's beautiful. And the Schumann is excited right now. It's making it more white than it actually is, but it's really white here. And then this is super white. And so that happened like at the beginning of today. But it's been kicked up.
Yeah, yesterday and today I have like not been able to get out of bed and do things. I've been
Yeah.
actually I have a bed in my office and I've been actually just laying down and working from my bed.
The beauty of a home office.
Yes.
Well,
Brian, when you want to go?
he verified what I was thinking earlier about the Schumann residence.
Yeah.
I would love to. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late here. So I drew from my Tree Keeper's Oracle, and I had two cards that were stuck together. So I'm going to take both of them because they both feel like they apply right now. So I have the Keeper of Journeys, which feels really applicable because I am traveling on Saturday to Arizona to visit family. And I've been really nervous about that trip. Just because my family and I have a lot of baggage and a lot of differences. And my other card is the Keeper of Boundaries,
Mm.
which is So perfect. I can't even explain how perfect that is. So it's really making me realize that I just need to shield and protect myself and create some boundaries. And I want to share a little thing that just happened to me. My son suddenly let me know he had to be at work at 5. And he told me at like 10 minutes to 5 that he had to be at work at 5, not 7. So I had to race him over there, which is why I'm late. But I was driving with my window open and I pulled up at a stoplight. And I've had a lot of experiences with bees lately, and I had the biggest bumblebee I've ever seen in my life fly through my window, land on my engagement ring, sit there for a second, and then turn and look at me, and then he just flew off back through the window again. It was so cool. So bees have been a big feature in a lot of what I've got going on, but I love the keep our boundaries. I actually think I'm going to take this card with me because
Yeah.
I just need some reminders.
And you can carry that giant cat behind you.
Yes. Yeah, I can. I love him.
So we have sort of a mixed bag. Yeah, life is hard right now. So we're going to talk tarot and take a break from it. So far, what we've done, the Fool shows up ready to act in the world with their innocence and their wide eyes and their enthusiasm. They morph into the magician, uses their tools and their skills. And then we connect to the divine and explore our inner lives with the high priestess, learning about structure of life and nourishment from those who care for us, the empress and the emperor. And then we go through our indoctrination from the Hierophant, receiving our culture's ideas and wishes for us. So now we land with the Lovers. In the Taschen book, the Lovers chapter is called Harmony in Opposition.
Mhm.
It's where the individual emerges. We start to make our own choices. We learn through the eyes of wonder, which you know I love. We follow our heart, which usually leads us into the realm of other people. And not just romantic relationships, but work, family, neighborhoods, the political arena, all of it we learn through our interactions. We give in order to get something, or we give without needing to receive. The lovers is kind of like the Minotaur, and it's the constellation of the lovers has the devil. So there are two sides to the lovers. So how do we empower without dominating another person around us? But we do want to empower them so that they grow with us in our group and everything we do. We begin with a good personal foundation, right? We're not ready to make lasting relationships right when we're 11 or 12 or 19 or 20. The Lovers is guided by Gemini, the twins. So there's that two sides. A lot of it is about being in right relationship. The context, our overculture tells us, for the most part, every man for himself. Get to the top, be on the top, stay on the top, competition. And that pulls us right out of cooperation. So here we're at the Lovers where the striving and the work is about the relationship with the other. And is it balanced or not? And this relationship, how does it affect us, our friends, our community, our creatures, and all of nature? So the Lovers card invites us to find what honors relationship at the same time as what honors our heart's desire. Starhawk says, desire is the glue of the universe, which I think is great because that's what eventually gets us up and moving and out of the house and doing something or calling someone or going to dinner, getting back to our project. It's desire. So let's look at our images. We are each other's magnitude and bond. This seemed appropriate. And Jessica Dorr, a tarot person I read. Inside the details of our day and of our lives, we all don't want exactly the same thing. We don't even necessarily want the same thing for dinner. Conflict is love's time to shine. So let's go back in time. We'll start with one of the first decks, 1441, long time ago. This is back to the time of the arranged political marriages to make peace treaties between families and countries, kingdoms. So the first meaning of the lovers in tarot was about this kind of a choice. The energy behind a political union. Is there love? Maybe, probably not at the beginning, but maybe it grows into love because that's what the two people have decided. There's a union here, two people. They're being blessed by the angel. The angel Cupid has a blindfold. Love is blind. There's a white dog. This dog is a symbol of marital fidelity. Another Visconti. This time the angel's arrow is taking aim. So this is hinting at divine intervention. So it's not just into politics anymore. Now maybe God is involved. Has the choice for these humans been completely taken away by the divine? Probably not. But maybe they're getting a blessing from the divine. He's still blindfolded, so love is still blind. This one is, there was a whole slew of handmade tarot decks when they started to become popular. And this one shows more of a peasant kind of relationship, right? This guy, he's not part of a political family or the king of a country. He is just smitten with this lady, so he's down on his knee. So in steps a little bit of heart's desire, a little bit of longing. It's probably not politically arranged. Same sort of Cupid image. This Cupid, so now we're about 200 years later, he doesn't have a blindfold anymore. You know, it's hard to even see what the heck is going on here. What are they doing? I don't know. They say that in this card, the open eyes is an awareness of the consequences of our romantic choices. Coming more toward us in time. This is one of the Marseille decks, like Alteri showed us. We're just going through the evolution of the card. Now we have a trio. So here the man, he's making an actual choice. He's deciding between two different women. Here's an older woman, so he's going to decide between someone with wisdom and experience, maybe stability, or
As
the younger
someone
woman.
who is about to attend a wedding, I've got to tell you what I see.
Go for it.
The woman on the left is the mother. And he
Oh,
is saying, "Now, mom,
yeah,
I
she's
really like
perfect.
her." Okay. And she
Yeah,
does not look
She
happy.
has her
And
hand
I
on
zapped
his
the mother
shoulder.
of the groom. She's got her hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Now, dear, I'm sorry. It's just.
you might be right. It's not put forward that way, but that's exactly what it looks like.
What it looked like. And the woman's trying to defend herself. Oh, but I love her.
I mean, she might be telling her son that the woman that the girl has her hand on backwards, and that might be a little awkward.
Right. Is she going to be able to make dinner? Because that hand is a problem.
She has two left hands.
Yeah. Yep. Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
That's good. Okay, so rider weight. This is our sturdy tarot, our touchstone. Of course, we have to visit the Bible and Adam and Eve, which is, it wouldn't have to be that, but there's the snake and the
Yep.
tree. So this Cupid has become the spreader of blessings. And this is, maybe earthly love. Here we have the volcano, the desire energy before it's tainted by temptation. They talk about uh, a relationship, and clearly this is romantic relationship, as a bridge to higher consciousness. So we can see that more in here. This is even more the garden in the Golden Tarot. And one of the things that they wrote in the book that I liked was, when our walls are down, we are safe to be ourselves. And that was talking about the naked people. So those are all pretty straightforward. We're going to step aside now. I really like this one, of course, because it pulls in the animals. So this takes us out of just a romantic relationship, and now we're considering all of life. And it's reminding us that it's an illusion that we're separate from each other, even from a big giant lion. Something that she wrote in the book that I appreciated: when I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. To me, this shows a little bit of the safety of having a solid friendship, a group collaboration, work situation, romantic relationship. They're both safe, and they're resting, right? We're so vulnerable when we're sleeping. Any other ideas on this one?
They're almost coiled in a yin and yang sort of pose, where the way they coil into each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're going to see the yin and yang in a few minutes in another card.
We have the Leo sign on the pillar on the right
Mm-hmm.
and a trine sign on the left, and trines are very harmonious.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
was thinking the balance of man, human kind, and animal kind, and that yin yang kind of oneness there.
Mhm.
The
It's a
triane's interesting because it pulls an extra individual into it as well. It's not like a duo.
Mhm.
And there's my gold disc right in the middle.
Mhm.
Always.
Yeah, the
He's got something on his, like he's been,
no
all I
tattoo.
can say is monogrammed.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, let's hope not. I
yeah,
think it's just, design on the card. Hopefully
Mm.
they're not branding
yeah.
his thigh. Ow.
It's, I mean, for me, love has always been, or starting a relationship has always been a little fearful. Um, and here she is with this big, giant male energy, and she's able to totally connect, and he's so different than her. Um, the
Yeah,
trust, the trust. I
very
mean,
different.
total trust.
Yep.
Yeah.
So remember, as we come up with these alternate meanings, you're
Mm,
you're weaving them into your cards.
mhm.
If you like the idea of lion, find a place in your card where you see the lion
Or
or that
something.
energy, the trust.
Live animal love,
Exactly.
oh,
right? You want to come join?
Hi,
oh,
Griffin.
so cute.
He's the best.
Love you too.
Andy was here for a while, but I don't know if you saw his tail, but
I saw him.
he took off because I kept pushing him away.
Andy's
I'd love, I'd love for us to have maybe on the Facebook, all of us share photos with our animals.
That would be fun.
We can do that.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh,
love that.
Yeah.
Dragon love.
Dragon
Mhm.
love. Their tails are intertwined.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Mhm.
Gorgeous.
Mhm.
Pretty straightforward.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This one is a little different.
Mm.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I always have a thing with antler people. So
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
this to me, I think this is a pretty powerful card.
Yeah.
It's genderless, which it would be because it's called the queer crow death magic tarot. But this is to me what it feels like to be in a right relationship is standing next to,
Mm.
not like the face hugger. You're clamped on somebody's face or they're clamped on yours and
Mm.
nobody can breathe. Um, this, I mean, of course, because there's Mistos. It's representing or showing, working within the cycles of the moon. And to me, the antlers are, uh, joining with the cosmos,
Mhm.
reaching for the divine. What else do we see?
Well, the antler people always remind me of Ellen of the Ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I see these dotted
Mm.
lines that, although they're not laying on the earth, they
Mm.
remind me of ley lines or energetic
Mm.
pathways.
Mhm.
and the mountain and the earth and the sky. I like this card.
Mhm. Oh, you saw a mountain. I saw a long road,
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yes.
yeah. Uh-huh.
right? You're in it for the
Mhm.
long run, like you
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Meritaten with your 40 years coming up.
Mm.
Yeah, not yet. I keep telling my husband we're not there yet.
Well, you've been on that road for a while.
Yeah, we have. Yes, now that you say that,
Mm.
it does look like a road, which makes it even more Ellen of the Ways for me.
Mm.
Well, or stability of the mountain, both of them.
Mhm.
You know,
I saw, sorry. I
go
didn't mean
ahead.
to interrupt you, Kathy. I was going to say, I saw a mountain as well, and it made me think of like many paths up the one mountain. Like
Mm.
Mm,
everyone's on their
Right.
own individual journey, even though they're traveling side by side, they have their own path up the
Mhm.
mountain as well.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Hmm.
And there again is the theme of um the spiritual vibration of, because mountains are usually a symbol of the young spiritual energies, um and they're being guided by a higher vibration.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I must add, I wasn't going to, but
Mm.
antlers in the wild, I don't think any female animal has antlers.
Yes.
So,
Rain,
and I definitely see
reindeer.
this. I'm sorry?
Reindeer,
Reindeer.
reindeer do.
Reindeer, right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh,
So
Arrows.
this one,
no.
the Tarot of Sweet Twilight.
Mm,
This is not a deck that I know, but I like this image
mm-hmm,
because you know, a a thriving partnership,
mm-hmm,
whether it's work, romantic,
mm,
siblings, you can create
mm-hmm,
anything
mm-hmm,
when you've got a good partner. Um, right? These beautiful
mm-hmm,
flowers. When I first saw this, when I was Googling, I thought it was a magic carpet, but it
mm,
could be, right? That they're going places together because they've figured it out. But it's a garden.
mm, mm,
To me, I'm seeing it's like the culmination at the top of the volcano.
Mm,
mm,
It's culminated in this beautiful garden.
mm.
mm,
I like that.
mm,
Here's another one that shows working
mm,
together,
mm-hmm,
cooperation, being a part of a creation. You know, I think this is showing the
mm-hmm,
alchemy that they have as a team.
mm,
So not just being with somebody, but doing with somebody.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And they're taking the time to stand back and appreciate what they have done. And the kitties.
oh, that's so cute. Love.
Good old Liberation Tarot for a little bit of our activism for
Mm,
today.
mm,
Well, this is one of their quotes from their write-up. Love is our refusal to organize around the accumulation of capital. Yes, please.
mm,
I have a friend whose mother spoke of how she married to accumulate wealth.
Mhm.
And she was on husband number 5 when she
Oh.
said that to me. And she was
Mhm.
literally through her life climbing the social ladder by marrying and then divorcing and getting half the money. So
Oh boy, that's
Oh.
got to be exhausting.
here's the one with the yin yang symbol,
Mhm.
opposite and complementary, interdependence. In this is, definitely a dynamic connection, right? There's all these connections happening. It's alive. Um, and it's also balanced.
Mhm.
So, consciously making the decision to rethread love back into
Mhm.
your body
Mm.
Mm. Mm. And
can go ahead.
it's and the thread is red, which is passion. Um, and the moons are even red.
Mhm,
There's a lot of passion in there,
mhm,
quiet passion.
mhm. Life force.
Mm-hmm.
This
Right.
card
Blood.
asks, can every action become an extension of love?
Nice.
Mm.
Uh, love is our anthem.
Mm.
Stepping toward the center of binaries, putting down judgment,
Mm-hmm.
working to be more loving to ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
adds more love to the general population. Love can transform us into the stewards we want to be, which
Mm-hmm.
is exactly what we're doing
Mm-hmm.
in art, growing
Mm-hmm.
our garden, working together, appreciating our collaborations.
Mm-hmm. I was taken by what Sandra shared during our pod session. Sandra, you talking about that the lover card really like gave you or I don't give you the opportunity, but you took the opportunity to look at your masculine side, the yin yang dynamic, um, which really goes back to you really can't truly love unless you have that personal grounding of both sides.
Mhm.
Did I take it? No.
Which is really going to come into play when we talk about the Minotaur
Mm.
on Sunday.
Mhm.
Mm.
Janet, you should like this one. Spacious
Mhm.
Tarot. This is the one with the animals and no people.
Mm.
A couple of the things that it said in the book. You are a light beam among light beams.
Mm.
Mm.
A greater understanding of yourself creates a better dynamic among others.
Kind of looks like a DNA strand too.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't occur to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure does. The building blocks of everything.
Mhm.
Both of oil.
The two.
Say it again, Freddie.
They glow.
They're
Mm.
glowing.
Mm.
You are a light beam among light beams.
Mm.
Maybe it also talks about how I was just saying this with my son. Relationships, they ebb and flow, right? We crisscross, we get a little further, we come back together.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of the Morpheus strip too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Freya.
Freya is the lovers. I didn't know much about Freya, so I had to look her up. She's a Norse goddess of love and beauty and fire and alchemy. She's a magician and a shapeshifter.
Wow.
Is this a nod to the inner shifting that happens as we are in a relationship with someone else to keep the balance? Let's see, there was a little bit in the book that I was going to read about her magic. None of her pursuits change her most abiding love, the love for her husband. When he mysteriously disappears, Freya flies all over the world searching for him. Sparkling dew, spring flowers, and summer sunlight scatter from her hair as she passes. She flies in a falcon skin or in a chariot drawn by her beloved cats. Tears she weeps become jewels when they fall, amber if they fall upon the water, and gold when they fall upon the earth. She finally finds her husband at the ends of the earth and at the end of time. He has been transformed into a sea monster, but that does not matter to Freya, nor do her sexual adventures matter to him. They remain eternally beloved. So maybe this is, I love how she flies above and spreads maybe this is about a challenging situation is usually a time when people pull back, but what if we were to give more when things are challenging, create more beauty and become more divine?
What is that at her feet, Kathy? Did the card say it's almost like pomegranate seeds or
I
Maybe
thought,
maybe the flower petals.
or
It was,
gold nuggets that fall.
or the right, the amber, her tears, the amber as it fell to the earth. Yeah.
I'm taken again by two cats. And yeah, we've seen this kind of as a theme, about there were two cats when the magic witch card watching the fire. And they're animals. Cats are renowned for being, yeah, but no, but love on their terms. You know what I mean? They're not puppy love, like, oh, I love you, I love you, I
No.
love you. They're like, okay, so this is what I need. What do you need? Or, or maybe not. This is what I need, Yeah. And where a cat stands. They're mad, they're gonna go like Kathy did. Which is a great symbol for lovers, that
Yeah.
the boundaries.
they can be independent of one
Yeah.
another. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
off of my bed. This is my
Uh-huh. Oh,
cat
great.
pillow on
Oh,
my bed.
all right. Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah.
They also symbolize magic,
Right.
and she's magic.
Once again, their tails are intertwined. This time making horns.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, they're not making a heart, are they?
Which is very Nordic.
Yeah, I like this card.
Yeah, me
and
too.
it's a water dragon, right? The sea serpent's a water dragon.
Reminds me of the Loch Ness monster a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two.
In aging colors, the red is the most yang color and the blue is the most yin color. And they've flipped it, so she's having the power of the red, and he has the sensitivity and emotional of the blue.
Yeah. It talked a little bit about the fire. I guess she can be very fiery. This is a necklace of fire. And her hair, can have like bits of
Definitely.
fire falling off. So she's kind of like a cat. I will or I won't, and I will decide when and for how long.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, powerfully, but I don't know, like you inner power, not just inner.
Right.
She has it.
And
She
it's
doesn't have a sword or
No, she doesn't need it, right? Look at her.
Yeah.
neither do cats, but
Right.
the trees remind me of mountains.
mhm.
I find this a very nicely designed card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Artistic ways. It's very, very, yeah, good composition.
Yeah, they do a good job with this deck.
Mm-hmm.
It's so simple and very beautiful.
There's two birds and the sun, which I just noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie's gold disc.
Mother Peace.
Mm.
This is a different one. So
Mm.
a pink ground of self-love has come through the portal, pushing aside the oppressive myths and fantasies of the Roman vases. The lovers are rushing toward their heart's desire. So, this is like energy, their magnetism toward each other. The card talks all about the colors and the sunset. I thought it was interesting pushing aside the little bit of fighting patriarchy there.
But I'm really drawn to that green boat going into this green landscape with two very calm people.
Even though there's a lot going on, it's a peaceful scene.
Yeah, leaving patriarchy.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, really. Can I be on that boat, please?
We are on that boat.
Okay, good. I want to put a motor on it, though.
Make it go faster.
Yeah. That would be nice.
We might be on a sailboat. We're waiting for the right winds.
Yeah.
There you go.
Having to be patient.
Yeah. And trusting that the winds will take us.
I like how you photographed this card with, is it in the pines, Kathy?
It's grass.
It's grass.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, I like this deck. It's so different.
Love a piece. This is off the subject a little bit, but where do you buy all these decks?
I've had years of I've traded them for a long time. People gift them to me now quite often. And every once in a while I decide, I'm gonna get rid of, there are a couple places online where you can trade or sell. I mean, to me, it's like also having an art museum in my hand or in my bag. They're just so good. I don't know how many decks I have now, but it's a constantly moving collection. It's definitely a collection at this point.
Will you share the link to where you can trade?
Sure.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, because that way also you get to see a bunch of decks that you've never seen.
Yeah.
I mean, there are just so many decks out now. Okay, our dust to onyx.
I
Mm.
always love this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
The main
Mm.
message that they had in the book about this is that any relationship should be the mundane wed
Mhm.
with the eternal.
Mundane wed with the eternal. Mm.
They both have the spirals, they both have the crown of flowers.
Mhm.
Mhm.
She meant for the flowers to look like their brains,
Mm.
Oh,
saying that they're of the same mind, they're unified, they have
Mhm.
enough ideas that are similar that they now can grow together.
so good.
Yeah. And then they're looking in different directions and
Yeah.
they're connected.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mm.
And she's got above her head what looks to me like an ancient alchemist or wizard or something, just the head of this man.
Mm. Mm.
Here?
No, the other one. There.
This?
That, yeah.
Yeah.
He's facing the one on the right.
Oh, I see a face now.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
Chin up.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The energy between them.
Mhm.
And the
Now that
way
we're
she's
looking at
designed the ear on the one that's more forward is almost like a portal. Yes.
Mm.
now that we're looking at the background,
Mhm.
Kathy, take your cursor to the guy's head, the nose.
Mhm.
There is a shadow person right there,
Mhm. Mhm.
right there.
Hmm.
Huh,
There's a lot in that card.
there's a lot.
Mm.
I like the way they're just like so at ease with each
Mm.
other. There's no like striving, like you said, Kathy,
Mhm.
they're of one mind.
Mhm.
Very easeful.
Yeah. Freddie, I like this, that there's no
Mm.
impediment to his
Mm.
listening. He
No,
has open
Mm.
ears.
Mm.
Yeah.
right.
Mm. Mm.
Itel's beautiful card. So
Kathy, who do you see there? Come on.
I know, right?
Oh my God, it's too funny.
This is labeled the children of the voice, the
Mm.
oracles of the mighty gods.
Mm.
Yeah, so we see the constellation in this, I think. The devil's in here, the minotaur's in here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What a fiery scene, huh?
Fire,
Mhm.
power. Yeah.
Like the flaming heart too.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
This one is just filled with the binaries.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm.
Tony, you want to talk about any of the symbols? Do you know any of this?
I wasn't able to do my little like write up that I usually do, but one of the things that stood out to me from the Tarot handbook is that she calls out how everything in the card is a pair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's two children, there's two people, there's two goddesses up at the top, the lion and the eagle, the the snake and the Orphic egg. And then they're actually being like blessed by the wizard.
Yeah.
So like
Mm.
one of the few cards where the wizard, or not wizard, the hermit,
The hermit.
is in both, like it is in two cards essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I have
And
some
so if
notes.
it's the hermit and not
Mm.
the Hierophant, that's interesting, right? Because
Mm.
that's talking about that the balance that you're coming to inside.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, Maritotten.
That's okay. In the tarot book, she says the hermit blessing is the gift of spaciousness,
Mm.
allowing space for contemplation, introspection, and a need for time alone.
Mm.
The lovers remind us in every relationship what is required: childlike innocence, curiosity, and playfulness.
Mm.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Iron gates, lovers need to not be limited, restricted, or restrained. She says, I mean, there's a lot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the children that represent duality, yin yang. There's just so much in here.
Mm.
Lifetimes, yeah. But like Tony said, it's a lot about the duality, integrating polarities,
Mm-hmm.
choices, relationships. Yeah. I love that the hermit is in it, giving them a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the children, one is holding flowers and the other is holding a
Mm.
club.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she
Mhm.
was about that one.
It reminds me of the little boy on Fred Flintstone, Bam Bam.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Which-
whoever created this card, they definitely experienced marriage at some stage.
And they
Okay.
had a boy.
She said that the children are holding 4 tools.
Mhm.
Energetic progress of good within our nature or times of darkness is the dark child. The club or the wand is for to trust intuition.
Mm.
The spear or the sword is right attitudes and beliefs and thinking. The light child is times of positivity. The cup is follow what has heart and meaning. And the flowers is through action, implement what has passion.
Mm.
So they're holding stuff in their hand, in their raised hands too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that the children are like, have so much meaning.
Mhm.
This card is just chock full.
Mm.
I like that the snake and the egg are here,
Mm-hmm.
center
Mhm.
stage,
Mm-hmm.
basis for it all.
Like how she sums it up in like the card represents the universal principle of the art and craft of relationship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
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 You know, if our culture looked at it more that way, as an art or a craft, you know, bringing it down into every day.
Yeah.
What a beautiful thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
time. Gotta do some crafting.
Mm-hmm. It's the children are almost like, well, they're telling me, Haley, there's a lot of childlikeness when you're in love.
Mm.
And it's again looking at the polarities, and then you see, the king and queen, and they're just so kind of emotionless in their
Yeah.
lack of
They're
emotion, just
furious.
in yeah, in
Right?
they're in ceremony.
Yeah.
Right? And then almost under their robes of these, this is what it's really about.
Yes. Yes. I love that. Playfulness.
They do look almost like they're child aspects. Like
Mm-hmm.
instead of being additional children in the scene, it is
Mm-hmm.
like those are their inner children interacting at the same time. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
It's
So,
interesting to think of it
mm-hmm.
from the perspective of the hermit, who
Mm-hmm.
is not alone at all in this
Mm-hmm.
image.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of like he needs a lot of time, or they need a lot of time alone because this is also the work.
Mm-hmm.
His beard almost creates that road that you see in the background of all of the other images,
Mm-hmm.
where behind them you see that road moving forward.
Mm. I'm confused about where the hermit is. I was seeing the hermit in with the children.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Here's the
Then
hood.
what's that red?
Here's the
Right.
hood. Two hands.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing
Oh, I
a
see.
cloak above
Okay.
everyone. Yes.
Yeah, but then who's this? With whose hands on the goblet?
Well, we here are the king and the queen
Okay.
in ceremony, right? They're also holding
I see.
the implements that the children have. Yeah, it's
Okay.
all very like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
You know, Perdita used to talk a lot about how the grandmothers are gone from our culture, the people
Mm.
who guide the
Mm-hmm.
younger, the people who are having babies. How do you teach
Mm-hmm.
a dad how to
Mm-hmm.
care for a baby when the
Mm-hmm.
mom is in the shower? You know, so the hermit here's maybe like
Mm.
the wise elder.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, blessing, yes, but also, you know, having some lessons just about how to,
Mm-hmm.
when this guy decides to start using his, how do you teach him to share all that stuff?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So maybe the hermit is a grandmother. I never thought that before.
Mm-hmm. The wise one.
Uh-huh.
Mm. In the Asian tradition of there's two cycles. It's the control cycle and the creation cycle. And parents on the wheel are the creation. But the diagonal is the grandparent who is
Uh,
the control.
huh.
So they're the guide of, I want to say, controlled, maybe discipline, what life is.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I wish we could get back to that.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Listening to elders.
mm-hmm,
I was talking to my mom about it a while back because my youngest sister
mm-hmm,
has a 2-year-old. And she was like, even when my siblings and I were younger, you know, we'd occasionally reach out to ask for help or what did you do when you
mm,
faced this? And she was saying that now with my sister, with my youngest sister, who's 19 years younger than me. She Googles everything. And so my mom doesn't have
Oh,
that same
wow.
connection with her of, asking for, how did you handle this? You had 6 kids. What did you do? She just Googles it.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
we've
Mm.
lost that relationship.
Right. In
So
so many ways, even like recipes.
Mhm.
How do you fix a torn piece of clothing? Like the real stuff that we need. Interesting. 19 years. Holy cow.
and I was 19 when my youngest sister was born.
Oh my
We had
goodness.
quite a gap in our house.
Yeah, that's big.
Bronwyn, that's another similarity. My sister, who's a year older than I am, is 17 years older than my youngest brother.
Wow.
Wow.
I was 16 when he was born.
Mm.
That's cool.
Amazing.
You and I need to talk more about family at some stage.
I know we do. We do.
Trade some crazy stories.
Mm.
So here's the constellation. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to read you a quote by Aleister Crowley.
Hmm.
And this is a quote under the devil in the Taschen book. The formula of this card, so he's talking about the devil card, is then the complete appreciation of all existing things. He rejoices in the rugged and the barren no less than in the smooth and the fertile.
Huh.
All things equally exalt him, him being the devil. He represents the finding of ecstasy in every phenomenon.
Mm.
However naturally repugnant, he transcends all limitations. He is Pan, he is all. That's from the Book of Thoth. So this is just filled. They say that the devil is the teacher of the lover's card. He forces us to admit our addictions,
Mm.
impulses, how we might want to manipulate the other. The devil steps in when we look at the relation as a material, something we could trade, or
Mm.
instead of spiritual,
Mm.
instead of it being in the realm of all life, of love, nature, work. The devil welcomes indulgence. He brings in temptation when our desires are dishonored and not recognized.
Mm.
The devil is about, yeah, I have all of these urges.
Mm.
What am I going to do with that energy now? Notice that the shackles around the necks,
Mm-hmm.
they're not tight. These people are free. So that's talking about, our repression. How do we tie ourselves?
Mm.
The
Mm.
devil holds our vital life force.
Mm.
He gives us permission to indulge. If our inclinations are acknowledged, now we can create with that energy.
It's almost like unhealthy interdependence too,
Mm.
Yep,
as far as relationship aspect goes.
totally.
So, Kathy, I'm wondering what their tails represent.
I think it's so funny that her tail is a berry.
It's a berry, and his is fire, and she has horns, and he has big ears. Interesting.
I mean, maybe he's like Fae, because Fae used to be, tricksters, um,
Oh,
um,
yeah.
right, temptress kind of a thing.
Mhm.
And her tail is a big berry.
Like ripe fruit? Like what is
Mhm.
Yeah.
what is that?
Red raspberry, strawberry, I don't know.
Mhm.
Uh,
So can we see how the devil is intertwined here?
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting, I think.
Mm-hmm. Like teaching us to look into the shadows parts of ourselves, a relationship.
Mhm.
So it's not a negative card.
No. No, so when the card comes up, it's asking those kind of questions. Is there I think about it because of this, like that, and then that opens up that those ideas to me. How are you holding yourself back? Is
Right.
there something that you don't want to look at? Is there a heart's desire that you're not recognizing? Because that's going to turn into a problem,
Mm.
right? Look at what's happening in our country because of repression and
Mhm.
curiosity at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We need to call these things, I think, is what the devil is saying. He gives us
Mhm.
permission to look at it. It's there.
Mhm.
Here's a beautiful quote about the devil: in the dark spaces,
Mm.
that's the poetry,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
also, it's the dirt that the people are,
Mhm.
on that, on the top of the volcano, Freddie, where the flowers come from.
Mm.
What number is the devil, Kathy?
The devil, um, he's, yeah, right,
15.
because he equals 6.
Oh, right. Okay.
The dark spaces are so interesting to me because it's all about how you face them. Like if you face them and you work through them and you come out on the other side, that's a very
Mm.
different thing from burying or choosing not to do the work or not to look at it, because
Mhm.
that's where it goes from lessons learned to
Mm.
addiction, perversion, all of those aspects that people end up dealing with in their lives,
Yeah.
because they don't look things in the face and they don't
Mm.
work through the dark spaces.
Mm.
Um, it just kind of shows the importance of, if that comes up, it's almost like a warning, like if you don't manage or handle this,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
that's where the real problems start coming in. So he's not bad or
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
evil or wicked or anything else. It's just a sign that, it's almost like a red flag. Like, look for this, because if it's not taken care of, it can become a problem.
Mm-hmm. And I see the Minotaur here. I was thinking about the
Mm.
Minotaur. Janet and
Mhm.
I have just been like buried in the Minotaur. And uh he's in the mirror. He's right there. And then it's my choice. What am I going to do with
Mhm.
that energy? Is it like you said the word perversion? I mean, that's really what you end up
Mm.
with on
Mhm.
all different levels. Eating too
Mhm.
much, like anything
Mhm.
that we decide that there's that energy, what am I going to do with it?
Mhm.
Right hands up.
It's kind of like you have to choose to be a decent human all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah. Well, and it shows
Mm.
that some of those so perversion came to mind because we were talking about how many Republican representatives have been caught out in all of these sexual perversions, little kids. There's the North
Mm.
Dakota representative that's serving time in Prague right now for little boys.
Wow.
all of these crazy things that are going on around the world. And we were talking about the fact that so often the people who speak out against the
Mm.
most are the ones who are either jealous that people are able to live the lives,
Mm,
you know, without caring what other people think, and the
mm,
lives that they secretly want to live. And then
mhm,
it turns into these perversions of hiding. It becomes attractions to children instead of, you know, I felt free to express my sexuality. All of a sudden it perverts
mm,
itself into this taboo that harms others,
mm,
you know,
Yeah.
instead of free expression of
mm,
self. And so, you know,
mm,
perversion becomes such a big part of hiding from or not
mhm.
expressing or not working through.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I really believe that this time, one of our healing is the transparency. And, what's in up for all those guys is the Epstein files. Everybody's petitioning to see them. And I'm sure there's many of those, many people are going, oh, this is bad. We can't have that happen because I'll be destroyed. But some good Republican and people are saying, no, we got to see this. We got to see all of it. So that's the healing.
Mhm.
Yeah. I want to say something about the angel of the lovers. I was taken by the fact that that she's not white, that she is in a gray, and that she's her wings aren't, the what you think of an angel. Her wings are black and red. So
Mhm.
it goes again, I think, the partnership of the devil and the lovers, and that she's saying, hey, you better look at your shadow side, guys.
Mhm. Mhm.
And there's power in that as her wings are showing.
And is her hair fire? I think
What it
her
looks
hair
like.
is fire or autumn leaves.
I
I
thought
think it's,
autumn leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, she reminds me of Mother Nature.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. One thing I did with this card, which I mentioned in one of the studies I had, we actually had to paint the cards.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah.
and that was a really good process for me because I felt like I got to know the card a lot better by
Yeah.
just drawing it. So I welcome everybody, if you can, to take time and maybe find some
They still sell
un
that,
good.
the
Yeah,
set that you can color there. And there are more than Rider Waite Smith that have that also.
sure. Good, good.
Will you hold your card up again, Alteri, that you painted?
Can you see?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yes. Okay.
And what was fun too was an artist license of, you know, doing my some of my own colors.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a great idea. So let's talk about the positive themes of the
Mm,
lovers when this card is on the table and you're being asked for an interpretation, or we can talk about them at the same time. What's the positive and what's the shadow? What would the warnings or the encouragement be? Romantic connection might be on the horizon.
mm,
Pretty simple.
To look at your current relationship,
Yep, take a look.
take a look.
And
What are
not just your relationships with your lover, but like
mhm,
animals and nature and just people in your life.
mhm,
Right?
mhm,
mhm.
the
Uh,
dualities of your life?
compromise,
Sandra, say it again.
Say it again.
value of compromising.
Yep,
Compromising.
yep. You might have a big choice that's
Choice.
coming up. You could ask for divine guidance.
Mhm.
Might be time to say a prayer. might be time to work on yourself. You know, I remember my friend Stephanie, she used to say, bless them, change me.
That's a
When
good
our
one.
relationships were young, that's what she used to say. Nope. Her therapist told her that. Bless them, bless him, change me. What can I do?
Mm.
Because if you're committed, work, anything, what can I do?
And that is so simple and profound because you don't and can't change the other person.
Right.
So you bless them
Bless them, change
and
me.
then look at yourself. I love that.
Unless you need to get out. But then we're not in the lover's card.
But that's the same thing. You can bless them and change you
And
by
still
saying
walk.
adios. Yeah.
Yep.
See, and I was thinking, is there an aspect to the lovers cards that is self-love? And I feel like, you know, there can definitely be a message of self-love in there. And there's also that before you step into a relationship, you have to be right with self and you have to be comfortable with self and you have to be happy alone before you can be happy together. So, you know, that relationships on the horizon, it could also mean before relationship can be on the horizon of any kind, friendship, romantic, you know, you need to be contented in yourself and love yourself before you can accept somebody else too. Correct.
Like right relationship is one of the things Kathy said in the beginning. That's what that
Yeah.
reminds me of.
I think it's the value of listening to each other, having the right to state your side of it, and then listen. Them stay.
Yeah. 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 The growth of a relationship is the difficulty of the partnership and working with that and seeing my shadow side in that relationship.
With that,
So,
it's also symbolic of the road isn't always smooth. It's not always a bed of roses. You know, there are tough times and, you know, you need to make your way through those because I know at least my personal relationship, we've been together for 22 years. And at the beginning, anytime something rough happened, we'd both be like, is this it? This might be it. I don't know. I don't know if we can get through this. And, you know, one or the other of us would be like, maybe it's time to call it quits. And, you know, 22 years later, we're still together. So we've learned so much from when I met Connor, he was 18. I was 25. I was 25 when I met him. And so, you know, for him, it was really his first relationship. So we went through a lot of ups and downs of, I don't think we're going to make it through this. I think this is our breaking point. And then, you know, you move through it and you grow and you learn and develop. And our breaking point is, you know, there's a lot more to it. We don't have the same breaking point that we did when we were younger.
it's got that mountain behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think this is a really good card for somebody like myself. You pull the lover card and you really have to look at I have to look at my relationship. So it's at first I thought the lovers were brand new, you know. But I think this card is about all relationships and like you say, the mountain behind and the guidance. And again, that angel isn't white. You know, she's like, okay, earthy. She's an earth, you know, she's brown, she's red, she's very earthy, grounding.
Going back to what Bronwyn said about the going up the mountain, that your path, and you can be married for 40 years and seemingly traveling in the same direction, but your paths look very, very different.
Yep.
And honoring each other's paths and creating space for each other to have paths.
So some shadow themes, if anybody's going to read with reversals. It could mean indecision. You know, indecision is so uncomfortable. Confusion, being disconnected from yourself. Do you even know what you want? Do you know your heart's desire? Is there a temptation that's weighing on you? There's that energy there. What can you do with it? If the answer is no, I can't indulge, what do you do with that energy? These are like big life choices. It's a moral dilemma, right? What do I do? Might be not taking responsibility. His fault, her fault. I didn't do it. It's their fault. It's my boss's fault. Too self-interested, self-absorbed. The world is all about me. Power struggle. Yeah, so do you want to do some questions now?
I want to just add something about
Please.
motivation.
Yeah.
You shared about this woman, her motivation for love was to get wealthy.
Yeah.
So the shadow side is, look at what is your motivation?
Good one. Right. Oh my goodness. She is a piece of work. She is also wealthy. But I didn't
Yeah, I
want
say
to.
money doesn't buy happiness.
No.
But it helps.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna save some time for us to do our wishes for each other. So we'll do these kind of fast. I'll send them in an email like I always do. Got your pens and your journal. Do you have feral desires? Freddie. You're looking at me funny. Do those desires, do they still have teeth? And are they teeth that you appreciate? Or would you clip the claws of those feral desires? Do you have desires that have been on the shelf for too long? Something you love, but you've been putting it aside. We get busy, we get concerned, we get depressed. What are some strong partnerships you have in your life? Something that you've committed to. And this is everything, plants, animals, the whole realm, all of life, the elements, everything. Is there a mundane piece of your world that you've wed to the eternal and added more love to the world in that way? What's a mundane thing that you do with your energy and your attention and your love? Maybe there's something that you wish that you gave a different sort of attention to, so that it was more connected to the divine, even though it's mundane. Tony has elevated choosing what shirt he's going to wear to the divine.
Mm-hmm.
You're also lit from below right now, Tony, which is
That's
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The shirts choose me though.
well, but you know, you've turned it into your talisman for the day,
Yeah.
and you appear, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, I was
You've
gonna
made
say it brings us joy.
it's special now.
Yeah, thank
Just
you,
a
Tony.
t-shirt.
It's awesome.
And I'm writing on my iPad, so
Oh,
it's
that's the light. Yeah,
it's really dark here. We have a storm coming through, so it's pretty dark in here right now.
yeah, I see that. Do you have a challenging relationship that would benefit by sprinkling flowers on it, giving it more love, having your tears fall as gold into the water or as amber onto the earth, creating more beauty, making it more divine?
Could you repeat that from the beginning again, please?
Do you have a challenging relationship that would benefit by giving it more love, creating more beauty, making it more divine, like Freya spreading the flowers out? Is there a relationship where you could make a shift in your heart to accept a difference that exists that would create more balance? Are you part of an old and worn system that your heart's desire could push aside or transform into something more exciting, more life-giving?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that from the beginning again?
Is there an old and worn system that your heart's desire could push aside and shift into something more pleasurable? Do you need skin to skin contact? How about skin to fur? How about skin to lovely fabric? How about skin to air? Skin to rain? Skin to dirt? Skin to sun? Do you recognize the animal urges your body asks for? Sleep, water, food, movement, sex, creating time, art time, reading, staring at the wall time. What are your sources of unconditional love? Where are some places, people, activities that you feel magnetism toward? What conditions make it easiest for you to hear your heart's desire? Where do you feel most safe to explore your ideas and your desires? Last one. Where in your life is there a doing with that is an alchemy, that is creating something bigger than you are alone?
Could you elaborate on that a little bit?
It's when you're working with someone else, that there's magic there.
Thank you.
There are more questions. I'll put them in an email. So grab your deck.
Did you write all those questions? Are they like come from your brain, those questions?
Yeah, as I'm reading and exploring and looking at the cards, those are what spill out, and then I try and organize them so that I know that they're not all, they're sort of disjointed, but
No, I think they're all really great. I love them.
okay, cards. Connect with your cards.
Is this a blind pull or a face up pull?
This is going to be blind. I'm going to give you some instructions. So, we're going to do a wish for each other, for our group as a whole, including the people who aren't here tonight. So connect with your cards that way. That's what we do. We don't just pick them up. You have to like get it in your mind and then put it in your body and ask, or, state your, I would like to receive a loving wish, a supportive wish for our group as a whole. With your left hand or your non-dominant hand, your cards, put them in, break them into 3 piles in front of you. With your left hand, in a different order, make a deck again. Do that again. Make 3 piles. 1, 2, 3. Grab the bottom card of each pile. Lay those 3 cards in front of you and come up with a 1 or 2 sentence wish. I wish for us, out of your cards. Just let it flow. There's no pressure. And
I like mine.
write it down if you want.
Okay.
If you have the inclination, I would love for you to reply to my email to you with the link with your wish for us. And I'll put them together in an email so that we can walk with them in these 2 weeks. I wish for us to feel the freedom of the air between the strands of the web we weave, and also to feel our connection so that the struggles in the outer world seem less significant and that we feel safe. So you're sort of using your intuition, your storytelling.
Do we write the name of the card too? Like the number,
You don't
whatever it
have
is?
to. You don't have to.
Wish itself.
Say that again.
We're sending you an email of our wish for
Yep.
everyone without.
Yeah, we don't need the cards because you know what? The meaning is usually going to be different every time you get these cards.
Good.
Okay, who else wants to go?
I can go.
Okay, Sandra.
Okay, my first card is the 5 of Cups. I don't think so. And that is 3 of the cups are laying down and 2 are standing up. So that means that 2 of the cups are filled, leaving 3 more to be filled with our desires and our dreams. Then I got the 9 of Swords,
Your card.
which is right. But I'm using that as a ladder to fulfill the dreams of the other 3 cups. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune, which means that at the end, we all achieved our goals and dreams.
I love how you turned those swords into a ladder.
On that one. Thanks,
Yep,
Janet.
using your imagination.
Exactly.
Can I go, Kathy?
Go for it.
Okay, the first card I pulled was Justice.
Mhm.
I wish that for us, that we continue to do what feels right and true for each of us to contribute to change.
Mhm.
As the patriarchy marches on, coming, that it sets itself on fire.
Done.
Check. That we continue to hope for transformation,
Oh,
creativity, and connection to nature, because that is who we are.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Isn't that incredible? Those 3 came in that order.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think Freddie, you wanted to go.
I wish for us the
Oh,
joy
Oh, that's so awesome.
of joining a sacred ritual circle
oh, with the spider.
that has a
Oh.
very productive end
More butterflies
and a garden.
and a garden. There's our garden.
A garden of reverence.
Oh, thank you, Freddie. Janet, you want to go?
Yes. The first card is the high priestess. So I wish for each one of us to step fully into our high priestess self. And in that space, go ahead, feel the pain of the world, of life, of love. Feel it fully, because now is the time to love what is breaking and love it into life.
Oh. Beautiful.
Right on, sister.
I can go.
Okay.
Okay, so first I got the Ace of Wands. I do it in my book because it's easier to
Sure.
read and see in there. So I wish for each of us the joy of the light at the end of the tunnel, beautiful visions and great discoveries as we move forward and up into the future. And may we know love and harmony and come together in blessed community.
Those are wild cards. Thank you. Let's see. Tony, do you want to go?
Sure, I can go. So I wish that we all experience a radical change that alchemizes us spiritually, physically, and mentally, and that brings us to complete and total happiness in all areas of our lives.
Gorgeous card.
Thank you.
May I say that your mustache is looking extra spectacular today?
Thank you.
A most excellent mustache.
So good.
Let's see, Alteri.
Okay. I wish your self introspection to have magical insights with the blessings from the angel of temperance flowing through you.
Mm. Mm. Amelia. Oh, she's gone.
Mm.
Everybody went, right? Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thanks, everybody. Incredible wishes. If you feel like it, send them to me so I can
Mm.
send them back out. And 2 weeks from today is the
Mhm.
chariot.
2 weeks from today is the chariot. Okay.
I love you all.
Mm. Mm.
Oh,
Love you.
I won't be here.
Okay.
Oh, have a great trip, Tony. Have a great trip.
Oh,
Well,
I won't be here either.
Oh,
You
have a
won't
great
be
trip.
here. Branwen's traveling tomorrow.
Oh my
Tony, are you
goodness.
traveling?
no, I'm
Yeah.
not going.
No.
No, I think it was just Freddie. I think that was for Freddie Alteri.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
It was for Freddie.
Freddie. Yeah, Freddie, safe travels and have
Sorry.
an amazing time at the lake. The
Mhm.
magical water. Yeah. And
Are you,
Branwen,
are you,
we're holding you.
Thank you.
yeah, yes.
I
Yes.
Yes.
We're all
Yes.
with you, Branwen.
Thank you. I feel I have the most amazing community with all of you folks.
Mm.
It's amazing. I feel so
Mm.
much better just
Mm.
airing my
Mm.
concerns with everybody. So
Mhm.
thank you.
Mhm. Welcome. Mhm. Mm.